Welcome to another episode of Chris Talks, where I am discussing Ed's disastrous blind date to me. Let's get into it. Hit the intro.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yes. What is up, people? Hear my background music. Can you give me some background music on this with Ed's disastrous blind date? No, hire that up. All right, listeners, welcome to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host, Chris, and today we are discussing Ed's, well, Chris' disastrous blind date. Okay, so let's get right into it. So, my producer Ed decided to send me on a blind date, and I'm going to discuss this blind date. Can I get a cigarette while I discuss this blind date? Because this is horrific. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be, I'm going to make this as brief as I can, okay? But my producer Ed sent me on a blind date, okay? And I spent probably half the night with this person who was horrible. Okay, so let me break this down to a lot of people. And I wonder why Ed was wanting me to record this date for the show. I did not agree to record this date for the show because I wanted it to be something private. So I'm about to tell you how horrible this date was. Okay, so in the beginning of the date, my producer Ed lent me his car. Okay, my producer Ed drives. Okay, a BMW. Okay, if you can think of the latest version of BMW, because he drives what is it, a 2019? What is it, 2019, 2020 BMW? Okay, whatever. So, uh, me and the girl arranged this blind date, and some people gonna think it's crazy, but yeah, we arranged it at this address. I just gave her the address. I didn't tell her where it was. Okay, so let me tell you where it was. It was Applebee's. Okay, it was Applebee's. I'm gonna give you a minute. It was Applebee's. Yes, we are going to Applebee's because you are not about to break me. Okay, we went to Applebee's. Okay, I arrived a little bit after this female. So only thing I did was text her the address of an Applebee's in New York City, and then use my producer's car to go to this Applebee's. I got there. I did pull up, uh, pull up in front of Applebee's because I did not know if she was there or not. So I pulled up in front of Applebee's uh, to make sure she was there. She was there. She saw the car. Da da da. I went to park the car immediately, and this was the red flag for me. And I'm telling Ed right now, this is the red flag for me. Immediately, as I walked up, she said, "Don't you want to go somewhere else?" No, I want to go to Applebee's. I like Applebee's. And this is a blind date, people. Remember, this is a blind date. So it doesn't really matter what you want to do. I'm doing what I want to do on this date. Okay? We go to Applebee's. We're sitting at Applebee's. The conversation is not really going like it's not going like that bad. Why you have to turn it up? You really have to do it? I don't even care. So, um, no, I do care. Turn that down. I don't want to blast it in my ears so early. So, we go to Applebee's. Conversation is good. She brings up her job, stuff like that, things like that. First date. You get to know somebody. They're bringing up their job, stuff like that. And respectfully, you know, I bring up my multiple jobs. I tell her, multiple things, da 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 da, about myself. No. Now, this is where it goes south. When she started telling me where she want to go on vacation, and she wants to do this, and she wants to do that, and she wants to do this, and she wants to. Now, mind you, I have. I don't want to travel. Okay. To Where did she say? I forgot. What did I tell you that she said that she wanted to travel to? Hawaii. Yeah, I don't. Hawaii. I don't want to go to Hawaii. I have no need to go to an island that's basically made out of lava. I don't want to go nowhere where freaking volcanoes are. Okay? Sorry. I don't want to do it. Don't care. Don't want to do it. That's when the conversation goes south. Okay? And then she announces that she has two children. Yes, long pause. Ladies, let me tell you something. Let me just break it down for you. Now, me myself, I don't want to date a woman that has children. Now, some of y'all are going to. I'm about to tell you something. Some of y'all are going to be like, "What?" But let me tell you something. Me myself, I am a parent. So, me being a parent, I don't want to date somebody else who is a parent. Let me give you a minute to sit on that because I know some of y'all gonna be like, "What?" But for me, that's my preference. I'm not gonna take care of your kids. Now, me myself, I'm not in that 1%, but we do fairly well. Okay, fairly well. We not. I don't. I'm not where I want to be, but I do fairly well, and I'm a parent. So I'm not me as a parent, and I'm dating somebody, and you're talking like, oh, I got my own money and all that. I could do that. Da, 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 da. Fine. Women, you have your own money. I don't care about that because you ain't gonna spend your money on me. You're not. And I'm gonna say this straight up, and I'm gonna go off the bucket. Cause yeah, the producer said I could express myself, so I am. There's not a woman alive. Okay, let me say this, and I'm not being anti-biased in no way. There is not a woman alive, okay, that's over the age of at least 40, at least 40. And I don't want no 40-year-old. I'm just saying this woman was in her early 30s. There's not a woman alive over 40 or at least 50 that's going to take care of a man the way a man take care of her. Not at all. At all. Some women gonna hate me for saying that, but it's the fact. If you a woman under 45, at least 45, and no, let me take it further. If you a woman under 50, you not about to do for your man what he do for you. And I'm refer this to what's that show? Fresh and Fitness. Uh, I watched that show a little bit. Fresh and Fitness, and that's true because a woman is not about to do what a man does for a woman. If a man cannot provide, I'm just being honest. And any woman out there, if you under 40, think about it. If your man can't provide for you, he out the door. Especially if you got kids, he out the door. I'm just being honest. As long as he can provide something for you, he's good. When he can't provide that no more, you're going to seek it somewhere else. Period. Point blank. I know a lot of people mad, but period. Point blank. And during this date, this woman, I'm not even going to say her name, she was more of on some, okay, I got this, that, but I still want this from you. I'm not willing to give it. Sorry. A lot of people may look at me different, but sorry. I am a parent. I have children. Okay? I'm not with my children's mother, but I still have children. You know what I'm saying? So, my focus is on taking care of my children, not trying to help you with some business that you trying to start. I'm not trying to take you on trips to Hawaii and all these different places. What's she, Cancun? I'm not doing all. Let me tell you something. Me as a parent, I am different than other males. Okay, I'm just different. Me as a parent, okay, my job is to raise my children, not their mothers. Okay? Their mothers are supposed to be my partners. I'm not going to raise you and take care of you, and I got to do your hair, your nails, your this, your that. Listen, I wasn't raised like that. That's not how I was raised. Okay? And I have sisters, and my sisters wasn't raised like that. So, the way I see it is, if a woman makes money, there go your hair, there go your nails, there go your car, there go all your ish that you want. Get educated, get a job, and go get it. because my job is to take care of everything else. That's my job. That's just me personally. My job is to take care of everything else. My job is not to make sure your hair and your nails and all this other ish is done and you have an income. So if you have an income, then you need to provide that stuff for yourself. Why I gotta provide it for you? My job is to provide the security and everything. Because at the end of the day, if a mug come, try to rob the house, try to break in the house, I'm the first line of defense. Whether the female is there or not, I am the first line of defense. Keeping it real. So, let's continue on with the date. As the date proceeded, once she mentioned that she was a mother, the date was basically over for me. So, I was ready to go and get out this situation. So, what I did was, while we were talking, she didn't realize it. While we were talking, I had text my homeboy, okay, which is the oldest trick in the book. Oldest trick in the book. Text your homeboy, have him call, say something happened, da da da. Now, it's easier for me to get away with because I'm a parent, okay? So I text my boy, had him call as a babysitter, and say one of my children was acting up. Okay, now I spent the next 10 minutes acting like I was talking to a babysitter and my child. Some people said, yo, that was wrong. All right, listen, hit me up in the comments, shares and likes, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think what I did was wrong. But, no. You talking about your car insurance and all this and all that and all that and all. I got kids. So to me as a parent, some people might think this wrong, and you can hit your comments up. You hit me up with the comments. To me as a parent, any money that I would spend to take you into any damn fancy restaurant, anything like that, I could spend on my children. Why would I spend that on you when I could spend on my children? If I won't really spend that on a mother, why would I spend that on you? And some people, y'all might be saying, oh, that's wrong that you won't spend it on a mother. Females, understand this. When children come into, like, when they come into the what's the word I'm looking for? Yes, when they come into the par. Yes, when they come into the par, when they come into the story, and they become a part of a man's life. Now, before I continue, let me say this. Okay, a real father is this. A real father is always going to be there no matter what. They're going to participate no matter what. No matter how cruel or how evil or how messed up you are, they're not there for you. They're there for their child. So for those fathers who are just there for their child, once you leave the mother, okay, the mother gone, they leave, bye-bye. And you just there for your child, and you're doing it for your child, that's what it comes down to. Just a child. It's not about the next person. It's not about what the next person does. It's not about how the next person feels. It's not about none of that. It's only about the child. And a lot of women, they get mad about that. But that's what fatherhood is. Fatherhood is about the child. Their offspring. See what I'm saying? If y'all don't make it, y'all don't make it. If y'all make it, then it's a different picture. It's not about a child, then it's about a family. Family is a whole different story. That's a whole different story when you taking care of family. It's different when you take care of child or children. See what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me break it down for you. Two type of families. You have your family that consists of the mother and father, and then you have your broken family that consists of one parent or the other, but they're not together. Now, when you're a family that's together, then you're looking out for the entire family because the entire family is looking out for you. When you're a broken family, you're only looking out for the kids. The kids that you produced, that you made. That's all you're looking out for. Which is a father. I don't know. Like I said, you may have your own definition. This is mine. And you can view that and you can post it up. You can hit me up with your comments and your posts or whatever. But this is mine. And me as a father, I take care of my children. I'm separated from my ex-wife. So to me, my focus is my children. It's not my ex-wife or whatever she does. If she has children after that, that's none of my business. If she gets married after that, that's none of my business. It has nothing to do with me. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. And to the other men out there, I would say the same thing. And to the same thing to women. Once your spouse separates from you and you have children, it has nothing to do with you. When you have a new spouse, that's the one you're dealing with. But remember, you still have children with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue back to my date. Based off of what she said, I knew the date was over. I got the text, I got the phone call. I got out of there immediately. Now, as I'm leaving, okay, mind you, this is not my car. This is my producer's car. Okay? She sees the car. Now she want to go here, there, there. Women, listen, a man is not valued by the possessions that he have. That's not his value. Okay? The value is the drive. That's the value. In a man, the value is the drive to succeed and to achieve. That's the drive. That's not what he have. If you looking at the materialistic parts of it, you're an effing fool. Because let me say it like this. When you see a man with all these fancy materials and all this, there's a drive behind that to get that. There's a drive behind that to succeed. There's a drive behind that to exceed and be successful at least to the level that he thinks that he is successful. There's a drive. If there's no drive, you with a nigga. Nick, excuse my language, but you with a ninja. A ninja ain't good for nothing. He don't have no drive. A ninja sit there and chill. A ninja complain. A ninja blame. And how the Boondocks said it. Go to the Boondocks. They tell you what a ninja is. They tell you the difference between a ninja and a man. Okay? Women seek men. Women seek men. Biatches and hoes, they seek ninjas. Because they settle with ninjas. You know what I'm saying? If you understand where I'm coming from. This girl I was on a date with, she was seeking some type of scamming ninja. That's not me. I'm a man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a man, so I can't fall into that type of lifestyle or type of, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm a man. And what made me a man is becoming a father. And that happens. Sometimes ninjas turn into men. I was a ninja that turned into a man because I became a father and I matured. So that maturity level, it, you know what I mean? For those listeners who are listening to me, you know the difference. You know what I mean? So I bailed out on this date, which was the blind date. I'm not going to front. She was looking nice, built, nice, slim, thin, and a little trim. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Make you want to do something strange for some change. You know what I mean? But the mindset, if it's not right, I won't ignite. You know what I mean? So that's just my view. That's just my opinion on this. This has been my relationship update and update and report. I want to thank Ed, my producer Ed, for sending me on one of the most horrible dates that I have ever been on. Thank you so much. I ain't even gonna give you I'm not going to give you an applause or boo. You don't even deserve that. That's too light for you. That's too light. I don't even have the button to press for the disgrace. But it is what it is. She thought what she thought, and we fought how we fought. I am never gonna call this woman back. I have no intention to call her back. But uh, this is yeah, this is part of the relationship saga, right? Yes, this is gonna go as part of the relationship saga as Chris talks blind date at the disgrace of Ed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for being here. All right, hit me up on Chris Talks. You can hit me up on Chris Talks at Facebook. Also, hit me up on Instagram at Chris Talks 40. Twitter at Chris Talks 40. Where else? Oh yeah, Spotify. Also, we're now on Spotify at Chris Talks. Also, hit me up on YouTube at that Chris Talks 1190. I said Twitter, right? I said Twitter, right? Yeah. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for listening to my story. I really appreciate it. Also, send your loves and donations to the Chris Talk Show. $ at that Cash App. I want to really thank y'all for listening. I really do appreciate it. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate it. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. And be kind to your neighbor. Don't be a hater. Until next episode, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, God bless.